Hi, friends. I'm Scott Giles, and welcome to Power Talk, my podcast here on Facebook Live and YouTube. I cover topics related to spirituality, hypnotic coaching, and the hypnotic arts and sciences generally. If you'd like to know more about my professional work, and I hope you do, or sign up for my free e-newsletter, Power Lines, check out my website, which I'll tag at the end of this video. Well, today I want to talk about liking oneself. This podcast was suggested by an article published by Ryan Holiday in his Daily Stoic newsletter. He started out writing about mirrors because a recent archaeological dig in Bulgaria had found a Roman estate with a collection of household mirrors. Actually, mirrors are believed to have originated in ancient Turkey, and the first were probably polished obsidian or natural volcanic glass. Examples have been dated to about 6,000 before the Common Era. Mirrors of polished copper have been around since the year 4000 BCE, and some have been found in ancient Egypt from about 3,000 years before the Common Era. Well, the requirement for making a mirror is very simple. The surface needs to be flat or at least smooth with a roughness smaller than the wavelength of light. So it's not surprising that mirrors have been with us for a long time. We know from the account of the number of combs and brushes archaeologists have found in ancient ruins and so on that personal grooming is a long-standing human trait. And, that pretty much requires some sort of reflective surface so that one can see what one is doing. Well, the existence of mirrors has given rise to the notion that we should all occasionally ask ourselves if we like what we see when we look in one. First, is our appearance okay? And if not, is there something we can do about that? Well, that no doubt has led to the development of hairstyling, makeup, jewelry, and of course the vanity industry of cosmetic surgery. But there's a psychological sense in all of this too. Do you like the person you are? Looking in a mirror and liking what you see isn't just about appearances. Do you like the person you've become? Your values, the sort of character you have. Are you aging well? And by that I don't mean asking if you look younger than you are, because our faces do reflect the passage of time and our own journey through it. Are there smile lines around your eyes, or are there deep frown lines because you hardly ever crack a smile? Well, in those few seconds, when you check out your appearance in a mirror, you're actually having, I believe, an unconscious conversation with yourself. Do you look happy? Does resolution or intelligence get reflected back to you? Looking at yourself in the mirror is actually an opportunity for your deeper mind to check in about who you are, about how you present yourself, and what sort of feelings you carry with you as you walk out the door. Years ago, back in the 1990s, there used to be a bit on Saturday Night Live called Daily Affirmation with Stuart Smalley, which was a character played by a much younger Al Franken. It poked fun at the whole recovery movement, at counseling, at the New Age spirituality, and it was a hoot. I always liked it. Typically, an episode would start with Al Franken in character doing what was sometimes called mirror work. That is, you look at yourself in the mirror and recite affirmations. The character Smalley was famous for one in particular. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Well, the skits on that theme were fun, but the idea of mirror work is, I think, valid. When you look at yourself, you get that momentary self check in that we all benefit from. No, you don't have to say, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. But ask yourself if you like what you see, not just your superficial beauty or handsomeness, but character. What sort of person are you? What sort of energy do you carry out into the world? And that's a very good thing to reflect on so you can make adjustments if you don't like what you see when you look in a mirror. Hey, thank you for your time and attention today. I'll be back next week with another talk on a different subject. I'd like to invite you to join me. It does help me a lot if you let others know about my work and my videos, so please like, share, and subscribe. If I can be of help to you, feel free to reach out through email, my website, my Patreon channel, or any of the other ways I make available. And have a great week.